city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Baltimore Ravens and the Las Vegas Raiders. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. He fields it from the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And this one is launched downfield. And this opening drive set up for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Running back sent in motion.
We changed it.
Throwing again is Lamar. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Dropped by a 1st down. He met no gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, that's a run that's hold on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now Jackson on third down. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down around the 34. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Dump off caught by his back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And again, it's Jackson. And he's got it. It's in close. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
Hawk 70.
Design quarterback run here. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Working quickly here.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Line up the design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. A little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down, play action. Absolutely fires this one right side. And he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
A loss of 12.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is lofted deep down the middle. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
Running back motions right. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Now,
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, is exactly.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The Raiders take over first and 10.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Money from the pistol here with Genty. Oh, the football's loose. The Ravens pick it up. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On first down, Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This, our last play of the quarter. Lamar's going to keep this one. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and 2, here's Jackson. He has the first over the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but if A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one's caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pull out in front further, 13-zip. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- or 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And it looks like they'll give him back 2 on the opening play of this drive.
the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Another give here to Jency. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Lofts it deep right side. This is brought in at the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points in this game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Gets it downfield. On top to Flowers. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, and you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Jackson, quick pass line. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Jackson to throw. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
See, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
50-yard line.
They give left side to Jency. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket now. They've got to think about you as a runner as well.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So they're left facing third and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. Kate, I'm just kind of waiting because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today. Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll air it out on third. Buys time, rolling right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at fourth and long. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Escapes the defender. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
First down. First and 10 at the
Throw here on first.
46-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're going option keeper on first and 10. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch him behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They break the huddle. It's second down now. to throw now. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the play. Brings up third down.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
"19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Lamar now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down here from the 36. Looking to throw. Hits his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Jackson's going to throw again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Blitz coming. Lamar. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Jackson now on third. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. Ooh, he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry?
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you can take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's the backup, first throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. As this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To throw here on first down. Completed to his running back. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Ravens.
Throwing now off the play action. Looking right, and he finds him. Down to the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Sending the tight end in motion left. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket to keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Roop knocks it through. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. Trying for the deep ball. It's intercepted. That's Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10. Here's a pass. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much.
And it's a fake. They only need a couple of inches. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a first down.
Hey, listen, a fake is always a real threat on 4th and inches, so these defenses are always looking for it. It took one heck of an acting job by the punt unit to sell it enough to go get that space and pick up the first down.
First down, here's Lamar. Andrews has it, working downfield. Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Lamar off the play fake. Dump off caught by his back. Open space inside the 40. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. So not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
On first down, they'll run. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Pressure coming, it's Jackson. And this one hurts, had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
No, we change it. Yeah. Hey, middle.
You're going to try to throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Chased out to his right. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Jackson yet again. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
24. Raiders 13.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's looking deep once again. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. And off to Genty. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Pass play coming here. Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's got cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that Genty on the draw. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Genty on second. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's dropping back to throw. That one connects. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders now within 1 score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. You can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
Raiders 21.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great.
They did it! He made the interception! Into the red zone! And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Late in the game, Brock, the lead, and if this holds, the win are theirs off the biggest play we've seen all game defensively.
Okay, by this point in the game, you're spent physically, but as defenders, you've got to be at your sharpest mentally. Get caught off guard, and this game could be over. Catch them off guard. All of a sudden, now you're defending the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. Dumps it off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The good defenses in this league, every once in a while, they could bait a quarterback into a throw. And you do that by having eyes on the quarterback. Get into a good drop, forcing that check down, and they'd only just bait him into a completion, but they knocked him backwards after the catch.
All right, here we go. Second down. They go play fake with Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Hits his running back. Keeps away from one. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Now Jackson off the play action. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock. It's just one loses yards. Offense to the line for 2nd down. We'll look to throw it. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. This one finds Thornton. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. A design run. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinals.
Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the 1st down, too.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Set. 60 Eagles. Go.
Shotgun give here to Jeanty. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. He could not afford to lose yards there. A timeout now with 5 seconds left on the clock, and they're in position to force overtime here with a field goal. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So we've got a tie ball Fielded at the 7. And that return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Giving this to Jesse. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime, how do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game, it's not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
Offense looking at 3rd and 8 here, and this is a tough one to continue this opening drive of OT. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And in overtime, this has to be struck well. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now it's his turn in overtime. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 2 yards there. Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. They can do something here. Ready to operate on 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Get some space around midfield. That play good for 17 on the first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
We put a receiver in motion left. First down, here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. Again, he's got room. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens picked up the fumble and ran it home. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.